Good afternoon and welcome to another edition of Beer Dan's Beer Reviews with me, Dave the Beer Dan, back again to do another beer review. This one is a beer that was given to me by my good friend, Beer Dan subscriber and Beer Dan collaborator, Kevin Skinley. This is Burnt Mills Brewery, High Hopes. There it is. This is Citra and Simcoe West Coast IPA weighted at 6.8%. Says so there. Look at that. Beautiful can. I like Burnt Mills, the cans are great. Really are good. There's a bit of blurb on the back. There, I'll just quickly rifle through it. West Coast IPA with fruity aromatics, extra pale, light crystal malt and rice make up the grist for a lean malt profile and a touch of sweetness to balance out the hop profile of Mosaic, Citra, Simcoe and Centennial. These bring aromas of ripe citrus fruits and pine needles. It contains barley, wheat, rice, hops, water and yeast, and the allergens are in bold. So it says there, 400ml can. As I say, these guys are out of Badley in Suffolk. And there it is. So cheers, Kev, for this one. Looking forward to this. Let's see what the expiration date is on this one, if I can find it. There's no expiry date that I can see on this beer, which is a touch infuriating. I don't know when it was canned. I don't know what the expiry is. I don't know if this is going to be the best beer in the world. It's going to be a big bucket of arse. You know what to find out, isn't it? So let's pop a top. Let's see what we got. Again, those of you who watch me regularly know I quite like IPAs, like West Coast, I like New England. So let's see what we've got here with this one. To be fair, that looks very similar to the double dry hopped IPA from Wildcard. It looks very similar to the Luminance from Magic Rock, which is a New England IPA. Right, I'll put the rest of this into there shortly. So what have we got there, beer at last? We've got ourselves a hazy, a hazy gold, almost heavy gold, almost amber beer. We've got 2 fingers of rocky, slightly off-white, light ivory coloured head. I'm just trying to see if there's any kind of floaters in this. It looks like there is, but there's also a nice rolling carbonation from the kind of from around here, going straight up into the head. So I'm not sure if it's a floater or if it's carbonation. Okay, we'll take this combination. Let's get a nose. Let's see what we can smell. Wowzers. It's really nice. We've got grapefruit and pineapple. We've got a nice ripe, juicy mango and a bit of sweetness from like an apricot or a peach. There's a bit of resin in there as well. There's a bit of sort of car freshener pine coming through. There's a touch of white bread, like fresh, crusty white bread. Oh, it does smell lovely. I smell it all day. Right, let's dive in. Soft, rolling carbonation, really, really good. I was expecting something that could be a little bit punchy in the face, a little bit sharp, but it's not. Body wise, again, we're looking at sort of light to medium, a bit oily, but it fits it works in the palate. It's really good. I don't say really good a lot. I don't want to overestimate what it is, but I don't want to sort of undersell it. It's beautiful. It really is beautiful. The mouthfeel works with the carbonation against the mouthfeel. The aroma that you get works, and it flows straight into the palate. I like all this hand movements, beautiful. So what I'm getting on the aroma, I'm picking up on the mouthfeel. Picking up on the taste. It starts off, there's a bit of backbone that starts at one end and it goes right to the very end. It's a little bit piney, and the pines kind of just builds up. Not to say that at the back end, you're left with this pine in your mouth, because you're not, but it's there, it's getting really subtle. It's got a nice little build up to it. And again, working the other way, it starts off with a nice little fruitiness. There's a mango, there's a grapefruit, there's a pineapple, there's an apricot, there's a peach. There's that type of caper, everything you expect from a West Coast IPA. And as that fades, this pine stuff, this pine and this resin, just kind of, and the pine needle stuff kind of builds up. So as one's going, this one's rising. It's extremely pleasant. 6.8%. You don't even know you're drinking it. I love how the modern breweries these days are able to hide the ABV on the beers. I think it's just fantastic. You know, I think it's an art form. I genuinely think it's an art form, being able to do that, because it's not easy. You know, it's not like a case of whacking loads of hops to it or whatever. You know, it's not easy. But this is a lovely. I'm even going to say it's a good example of the style of a West Coast IPA, because it really is. But it's better than that. It's better than the style. It's better than most West Coast IPAs I've had. But it's just lovely. It's smooth. It's soothing. It's warming. It's a welcoming beer. And that, my ladies and gentlemen, my little buttercups, is how to make a beer. That is one of the best West Coast IPAs, excuse me, I've had in a long, long time. It's no world beater, but it's solid. And for me, it's faultless. And I thank Kevin for giving me this beer. It's a beautiful drop, and I hope he's got one. I hope he's got one to taste. I hope he's got one to enjoy, because I'm going to go and enjoy this. That, it's something. It's just glorious. Everything works well. Every flavour works well with everything else that comes after it. And like I say, it works on the pine backbone. Just beautiful. Beautiful. And again, 6.8, you can't tell. So, let's wrap this up then. If you've had High Hopes by Burt Mills, you may have. Let me know what you think. Put a comment below. There will be a link also below to the Burt Mills Brewery. If you like the video, do that. If you don't like the video, do that. And subscribe. It's either there or there, with the little bell next to it. Cost you nothing. I'm going to go outside, enjoy the evening sunshine with one of these. Beautiful. And I'll see you all on the next one. Hello.